Yo, we've got some big news from Duet Night Abyss. They've introduced a lot of fixes, they said, and just like a big dev note. I want to talk about it with you guys, read what they got going on here. And yeah, I'm going to have this Keijo gameplay from the beta, from when I was playing the beta. And yeah, that's just a background. Also, Keijo, by the way, is the coldest character in the game. I'm letting you guys know. He's not out yet. They moved him as to a 1.1 character, but he is literally the coolest character in the game, easily, by far. I mean, just look at this guy. Anyways, so Luno Bulletin, our apologies, an update on the global outage. Every time I click on that, it's going to hide my video. Noted. Okay. I will not click. Anyways, dear Fox Hunters, good afternoon. Since the global launch of Duet Night Abyss, is my camera blocking this, by the way? No. Okay. We have been truly moved by your warm support and active participation. Thank you for your attention and love for a game. At the same time, we are fully aware that the global launch version has fallen short in many aspects and failed to deliver the ideal experience you deserve. For this, we sincerely apologize. Through social media, communities, customer service, and in-game surveys, we have carefully collected and reviewed your feedback. We are genuinely grateful for every valuable suggestion you have provided. In this Luno Bulletin, we'll address some of those common questions and concerns. So first, they addressed all of the mobile problems. People on mobile couldn't even play the game, or that they could play the game. You know, there's like a bunch of bugs, all that type of stuff. They said by the end of November, they plan on doing these changes after an internal review. That seems pretty good. November's a bit away. I'm not gonna lie. That means they could have just released the game like a month later. But you know, it is. It is. Um, they're improving dynamic resolution, more graphics, doing an extra client update, and enlarging the UI text, fixing helix jump, enhancing the anti-aliasing rendering resolution, optimizing ice lake scene, I don't know what that is, and character lighting, scene lighting. There's a bunch of graphic fidelity stuff trying to make it look good. New characters and weapons acquisition details, giving us specifics on how new characters work and the resources, how it's going to work in the future. So they're using a breakdown here with Psyche and Fina as examples. When Psyche is released, you can obtain her secret letter through the immersive theater. One of the things they need to add is showing that it specifically comes from the part that is not. I'm assuming that immersive theater refreshes kind of like how it does in other gacha games. You know how the end game mode, there's a non-resetting portion, which is like when you first unlock it, and then there's a resetting portion of it. I think they're going to have the resetting portion is what's going to give you the secret letters for whoever is the current rate up character on the immersive theater. So they said Psyche is going to go from the theater to the Nocturnal Echoes and then to the exchange shop. And they said this is going to take about 3.5 version patches. So about 6 months, maybe? It depends how fast their update schedule is. They said 28 days, so maybe it could be less than 6 months, but I'm assuming that's like 6 months. But yeah, so characters, when they're new, they'll go from immersive theater into Nocturnal Echoes and then into the Secret Letter Shop. So this is a good thing. Also, they said they plan on releasing one new melee weapon and one new ranged weapon every patch. That seems pretty good. And they're purchasable without limit using secret letter clues. Interesting. Oh wait, I misread that. I thought that meant you could just get infinite of them. I don't know why they said without limit, because there isn't a limit, but I mean, it's good to know that there won't be a limit on buying it, that makes sense. It's because it's new, so it's like, because it's kind of limited on the immersive theater ones and like the Nocturnal Echoes by a week, so yeah, this makes sense. Other key topics, server looping issues. A lot of people had a big problem with this. I remember MTash talking about it when I was reading his video. He was talking about, you know, the big, massive server issue with the thing. This is granted, this was one of the biggest complaints. I was like, I would, if I had that, I would be massively complaining. If my game was doing a little refresh symbol every 2 seconds on the game, that is like actually unplayable. They deployed a fix on the evening of the October 28th, and they said they're continuing to monitor network stability. There was delayed purchase errors, and they said they're trying to fix that. There's controller support improvements. They're trying to fix that. Controller recognition, input issues are known. Also for mobile controller adaptation stuff, they're trying to fix that. There's also crashes and progression blocks, trying to fix that as well. And then new additions to the Foxing shop. Via an online update, we have added the following item to the Foxing shop, which is Commission Manual Volume 2 price X30 weekly purchase limit of 12 for Foxine. I don't know if that's the 2X drop maps. I don't know a lot of the item names by heart. I'm not gonna lie. I think that is the 2X drop map. They're going to make it so that you can weekly purchase that for Foxine. Interesting. They're also going to send an apology mail thing with 200 secret letter clues. Commission Manual Volume 3. That's gotta be the triple drops. Yeah, I think it's double drop, triple drop. It's like quintuple drop, like deca drop, and then there's one that's like 2,000 drop. That is insane. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, so distributed right now. I'm about to go claim that. Hold up, I'm about to go claim that right now. Next. As Pan Studio's first globally released self-developed game, Duet Night Abyss still has so much to improve on. Our team is already working on the most criticized issues with a clear goal to quickly fix global launch problems while preparing richer future content. We continue gathering feedback and use the Luna's Bulletin to keep you updated on optimization and new developments. Our heartfelt hope is to grow together with you, Fox Hunters, and deliver more engaging and polishing experiences in the future. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, well, nice note here. I'm glad they're working on the game. Devs listened, but devs should fix the game, you know. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know if any of your problems have been fixed that you had. You know, I know a lot of people had a big problem with the server looping issue thing. This one was massive. You know, maybe MTash can try the game, you know, and get an actual review, because I feel like his review is tainted by that, but also I think he's just not that big of a Warframe gamer, and you know, that's perfectly fine. Warframe's not for everybody, but yeah. Let me know what you guys think. As usual, I'm going to be uploading a lot of Duet Night Abyss content, so if you're enjoying this video, update post, you know, make sure to follow for new content, stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/gib, and